Let me adjust y'all, try to get y'all straight. Let's see, I'm only working with my phone, so bear with me. That's as good as it's gonna get y'all. Anyway, I barely remembered to pull out my camera. It's literally like 4 days into my trip. Guess who forgot that they're trying to vlog this month? Yeah, girl. I'm literally just putting on some setting powder so I don't become a complete grease bunny today, but your girl is out of the country. By the time you guys see this, I will be back home. I'm currently in Colombia, and today we're in Cartagena. I started out in Medellin. Just got to Cartagena yesterday, which is really cool because this has been on my bucket list of places that I've been wanting to come see just because of the history of Cartagena. And it's like Afro-Caribbean influence and all that good stuff. So I've been wanting to see it for a while. I've been wanting to come here for a while. We have some friends that live here, so we're visiting them. And we're literally visiting them right before they move because they'll be relocating and moving in November to another country. So it was time sensitive that we come see them, but so far it's been really dope. I will be sure to try to get some footage of like our scenery. It's such a green country here. Like there's so many green spaces. Even in Medellin, there were so many like buildings and like big city areas, but even with that, so much vegetation and green. It's stunning. I'm like a fan of plants. So these are some of the clips from Medellin, which was one of my favorite places to visit. These parks were literally right by our hotel. There were areas like this right next to malls, like just such beautiful scenery. So I absolutely loved seeing how they blended city with green spaces. Just so many beautiful views, really beautiful country. So there's that. So that was like super awesome, but the altitude like has been killing my sisters. I'm hoping and really praying she feels better today, because I think the altitude kind of is messing with her. Getting ready to head out to eat, so I actually need to rush, but I gotta put my eyebrows on. Shit, I ain't trying to scare nobody, because your girl has not been blessed with full brows naturally. God gave me hair on my head, but not on my brows, so we're just cleaning them up. It's actually cooler today than it was when we first got here yesterday, and still sunny but slightly cloudy. I think that's what's helping it stay a little bit cooler, because yesterday it was hot. I love it though. I love the Caribbean. But yeah, I'm going to just slip on some clothes, brush out my brows, because I feel like they're about to be waiting on me and I hate that. So I'm gonna have to cut this combo with y'all short, but I'm gonna bring y'all along with me to lunch and try to remember to actually vlog. I'll insert some clips. My sister's been doing a better job videoing than me, so I'm gonna insert some clips of like Medellin too, but today's footage will be from Cartagena. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I'll be back. All right, y'all, so we headed out to lunch, like I said, and this is us driving along the walled city because we're actually headed into the walled city for lunch. So I do feel like Cartagena has kind of like two worlds, inside the walled city and then, of course, along the beachfront. We stayed right along the shore and the beachfront, right along the coast. As you guys can see, we're like literally just in our taxi heading in. And this was only about a 15-minute ride to these sights and sounds and really popular spaces that are inside of Cartagena. I feel like this is where everybody takes pictures for Instagram, with the like colorful older buildings, with the ladies that are dressed in the Colombian garb, and with the fruit vendors and things like that. You can easily get to that, but you don't have to necessarily stay in the walled city. As y'all can see, we're literally riding along the coast. We're right on the edge of South America, and that's actually the Caribbean Sea that we're looking at in that clip. This was Conde where we went for lunch. So good. Really like Afro-Caribbean, Latin inspired food and cuisine. I feel like there's such a pride here in their roots and connection to their ancestry, which has a strong African influence, and I just really enjoyed seeing that being embraced here and praised, as opposed to feeling like there was a bit of prejudice, which I've experienced in other areas where I've traveled. So that was really refreshing and nice. This is the view from my room from our hotel, which was again along the shore side. Just such a beautiful country, every single part of it. I would love to go back and actually see more. I would recommend, though, if you do go, for sure, going to the old city, but give staying outside of the old city a try, because inside the walled city is kind of like staying on like the French Quarter, like directly on the French Quarter. If you've ever been to New Orleans, you know that part can be like really fun, of course, but you might not necessarily want to stay there and have that fun rowdiness 24/7, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. After we went to lunch, the next day we had a sunset cruise planned, which was so beautiful. As you guys can see, it's just the views here are stunning. It was such good vibes. We ended up dancing with a family that was on this boat that was like celebrating something. Bit of a language barrier there because my Spanish is high school Spanish. It's dusty, but I think they were celebrating like just their family being together. So like literally not even like a birthday or anything like that, anniversary, just literally celebrating life and being all together as a family. So things I want to bring back and incorporate in my own life. As you guys can see, the views from this cruise were just beautiful. This is just my take of the whole country, is that there were such beautiful people, really kind and beautiful views. So definitely, if it's not on your travel list, think of giving Colombia a try. After we did the sunset cruise, we headed back into the old city to just get a little bit of food, and we headed back to our B&B and then headed home. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.